Hello YouTube, this is Orlash again with my Serpent team. This is my third match with this team. So I know I don't this often or never, but here is the team preview, and this is just for you to see that the opponent has a great team. So I was expecting to be quite honest. So first I lit up with Steelix as always, and he sends up Ambipom because that thing is going to do a great damage. So I go for the stealth rocks because it's always nice to have some entry hazards against the opponent. Not very nice if they are used against us, but well. So I go for the curse because I know after one curse his low kick won't do as much damage, and my gyrable will do a lot. So he switches into a Sumariel. Very nice move there. I probably should have gone for the earthquake to be sure of what I was doing, but I didn't, so too bad for me. Hehe. So here I changed into Superior because my Steelix doesn't like water, and Superior does like water quite a bit. It's a plant. So yeah. So he goes for the focus punch after the sub. I go for my unsub because I didn't know what the hell he was doing. I am a noob and I don't know how to use a Sumariel. So after the focus punch, I know I should probably do Giga Drain instead. And as you see, I break this up. I have some health back, and the focus punch is not going to kill me. I survived with 81 HP. So he's going to go for the Aqua Jet, I think, hoping to kill, but he doesn't. So I go for the Giga Drain. I do a crit, which I think matters because my Superior has no special attack investment whatsoever. So I receive a lot of health back. Now he goes into Houndoom, and I am very scared of Flamethrower, Fire Blast, or whatever the hell that Houndoom could do. So I go into my Milotic as he goes for the Nasty Plot, which is not the greatest thing for me, but it's also not too bad. So he goes for the Protect, I think, hoping to recover a little bit of health and survive my Scald on the next turn, which is a pretty smart move because my Milotic is a defensive wall, a special defensive wall, so it has no special attack investment in EVs whatsoever. So he survives the Scald. So here I should have gone for recover because it was pretty obvious that he was going to go for the Protect, but I went for the Scald like a noob. So he goes into Rose Raid, and I went for the Scald. So yeah, that's not great, but at least I get the burn, so I guess that's alright. He's going to receive a little bit of burn damage after the leftovers, so he's going to change into Umbreon as I change into my Arbok, because I thought he was going to go for either Energy Ball or Sludge Bomb or whatever else. So he changes now into Bronzong, and I went for the Coil. Now I have seen Bronzongs who don't have Levitate and have Heat Proof, so I wanted to test that. I went for the Earthquake, and as you can see, it has Levitate, so that was a free Stealth Rock with nothing that I could do. So here I go into Electros because that's the only thing that can take care of that Bronzong, and the Earthquake is not going to hit. So I go for the Flamethrower. I do a lot of damage, but he goes for the Toxic. So yeah, I don't know what I am going to do. So I receive poison damage. He draws back that thing and goes into Houndoom. I predicted the switch to something, so I went for the Thunderbolt. But yeah, I don't do anything. So he goes into Ambipom, which is going to do the Fake Out. You're going to receive a lot of damage. I am going to flinch, and after that hit, I won't survive, and I didn't care to switch, so that pursuit did a lot of damage either way. So I go into Arbok. I did the Sucker Punch just in case. He goes for the U-turn, so my Sucker Punch was a very good move on my part. So he goes into Bronzong, and I am going to switch my Arbok into my Milotic, because now that now that my Electros is dead, I thought, Milotic is the only Pokemon that can do something against that bulky Bronzong. So here I predicted the switch to Roselia, He switches, but into Umbreon. So, hey, that's... Well, my Ice Beam does nothing, because Umbreon is also Special Wall. And it's a very nice Special Wall because of the Wish and things like that. So I go into Serperior once more. He does a Confuse Ray, which is going to be very nice for him because, yeah, I don't like being confused. But I was able to do one Leech Seed, which is very, very nice. My Serperior doesn't have leftovers as a lot of Serperiors do. Mine has a Big Root, so that Giga Drain and Leech Seed recover more damage. Yep. Maybe it's not the smartest, but it's also not too bad. I went for the substitute. I get it. I kind of wanted that Umbreon to stay more. I stay into Superior because I have the sub. Although I hit myself, and then the Sludge Bomb is going to hit me. And yeah, I will have to switch here because I can't do anything else. So I go into Arbok. The Intimidate is going to take place. He's going to try to Toxic me, which is pretty nice because Arbok is poison. He can Toxic me. So he goes into Bronzong. I went for the Coil. So here I am going to risk everything for everything. And I am going to go for a second Coil. And after the second Coil, I expect to be able to survive an Earthquake with more than half of my HP. So he goes for the Earthquake, and indeed, he doesn't do as much damage. So that's very good news for me. So I go for a third Coil, because I have nothing better to do. He goes for the Gyro Ball, and I think he predicted a switch or something. I don't know why he went for the Gyro Ball. Maybe it was a misclick. I go for the Sucker Punch, and as you see, I do quite a bit of damage to that Bronzong, which is quite bulky. So I go for another Sucker Punch, hoping that he won't change, and he doesn't. So that Bronzong is out of the way, and I am really relieved because after my Electros was taken down, I didn't know what I was going to do. So he changes into Ambipom, and I don't know why he returned. I went for the risky move and went for the Gunk Shot, which is going to take care of that Umbreon, because Gunk Shot after 3 coils is like awesome. So he goes into Ambipom. That's a fake out. I am going to flinch. I don't care. I have +3 defense. My Black Sludge is going to restore my HP. I go for the Sucker Punch. That Ambipom is dead. And in the end, he goes for Rose Raid. Nothing better to do. I go for the new... he goes for the no effective Energy Ball. I am alive. I go for the normal effective Gunk Shot. And that Rose Raid is history. And... to be honest, guys, I was really surprised. When I saw that team, I thought, I am going to lose. That's a very, very good team. That's what I thought. And I am very surprised at my team. I didn't even have to send out my Dragonair. Dragonair is the weakest of my team. Yeah, that's true. But I only lost 1 Pokemon, and I was mind blown. Like... I can't believe that. This team in the end is way better than I thought it was going to be. So I am very happy about that, guys. I don't know. I want to know what you think about this team. I don't know if I am going to use it again. Maybe in some battle in a long time. Maybe I won't use it ever again. Maybe I will use it next time that I have a UU battle. Because it has been... a really good team. So I want to know what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching, and please have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy whatever you're doing. If you want to comment, to like the video, to subscribe, go ahead. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. So take care. Cheers.